Hi students, once again I welcome you all to my channel Abrar sir classes. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇನ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. This is the first problem what we are seeing. At what temperature will the resistance of a copper wire become 3 times its value at 0 degree centigrade ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ. Okay, we know that what is RF is equal to R naught into 1 plus of alpha delta T, right? But what is alpha? Alpha is temperature coefficient of resistance. Okay, now he is saying RF is becoming how many times? RF is becoming 3 times its value at 0 degree centigrade ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3R. Okay, 3R naught ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ is equal to R naught into 1 plus of alpha ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? How much they have given? 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 per degree centigrade. What is delta T? Delta T is nothing but T final minus T initial. T final is T minus 0, that is equal to T is itself. Delta T is equal to T. Okay, 3 R naught is equal to R naught into 1 plus of alpha ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? Temperature coefficient of resistance they are given 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Delta T is becoming T here. Now you have to calculate the value of T here. R naught gets cancelled. 3 is equal to 1 plus of 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 T, right? Now 3 minus 1 is how much? 2. 2 is equal to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 T. Then what is T is equal to? T will be equal to 2 divided by 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3. That is equal to 1 by 2 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 1 by 2 is nothing but T is equal to 0.5 into 10 to the power of plus 3. When it comes to the numerator, it will become 10 to the power of plus 3. T is equal to, that is equal to 500 degree centigrade is the right answer for this one. Next, let us see the next problem. What it is saying, copper and silicon is cooled from 300 Kelvin to 60 Kelvin. Temperature is, okay. What is copper? Copper is a conductor, right? Copper is a conductor. What about silicon? Silicon is a semiconductor, right? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ, when temperature is reduced, what happens to the specific resistance, that is resistivity? What will happen to the resistivity? Resistivity decreases. In case of conductor, in case of copper, when temperature is reduced, specific resistance decreases. Whereas in case of semiconductor, when temperature is reduced, okay, the resistivity increases. Then which is the right answer? Decreases in copper, right? Okay, but increases in silicon. This is the right answer. This you have to remember, appa. Okay, very very important. Now next problem. Two resistances R1 and R2 are made of different materials. Okay, the temperature coefficient of the material of R1 is alpha and of the material of R2 is minus beta. The resistance of the series combination. ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ series combination. Okay, series combination ನಲ್ಲಿ you have one formula. Okay, in series combination we have equivalent temperature coefficient. In series combination ನಲ್ಲಿ, okay, you remember like this, summation of alpha R divided by summation of R. If you remember like this, it will be very easy for us. equivalent temperature coefficient of resistance is equal to alpha 1 R naught 1 plus alpha 2 R naught 2 divided by R naught 1 plus R naught 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Right. Now, ಇವಾಗ what they are telling, okay, here the resistance of the series combination of R1 R2 will not change andre this is equal to 0. Okay, equivalent temperature coefficient is 0, right? Then what we have to calculate, then ratio of two wires at 0 degree centigrade ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, that is equal to, okay, alpha 1 they have given as alpha, here alpha 1 is ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ, okay, alpha 1 they have given as alpha 2 they have given at as how much, minus of beta ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, right? And in place of R01 R1 that, okay, R01 is R1 here, R02 is how much, R2 here, okay. Now substitute here alpha 1 in place of alpha 1 alpha ಆಗುತ್ತೆ R01 R1 plus of in place of alpha 2 minus of beta into R02 andre R2 divided by R1 plus of R2. ಇದು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this will be 0. Now here this will be alpha R1 is equal to beta R2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now they are asking you the combination, they are asking you the ratio of two wires. Ratio of two wires ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, R1 by R2 will be equal to how much, beta by alpha, beta by alpha. Therefore here R1 by R2 is equal to beta by alpha ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ. This is the right answer. Okay, be careful, remember this formula, this is very easy formula to remember. This is for equivalent temperature coefficient, okay, for series combination, right? Let us go to the next problem. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the resistance of carbon filament at 0 degree centigrade is 104. Okay, it is connected in series again, series combination is coming, that is equivalent temperature coefficient of resistance, in series combination we know very clearly that is equal to summation alpha r divided by summation of r, right? Now what you can write, the same thing you can write as alpha equivalent in series combination is nothing but, okay, alpha 1 R01 plus alpha 2 R02 divided by R01 plus of R02. Again they are saying here the combined resistance does not change andre ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು, this will become 0. 0 is equal to, in place of alpha 1, okay, what is the value of alpha 1? Alpha 1, that is for carbon they have given how much, minus of 0. How much they have given, alpha 1 minus of 0.0003, okay, into, in place of R01 I can write this is for carbon, okay, right, that is 104 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾ 2 ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ, ಆಲ್ಫಾ 2 ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 0.0052 into R02 ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, R02 that we have to calculate, okay, R02 divided by R01, how much they are given, that is for carbon 104 plus of R02 I do not know, okay, ಇದು into 0 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, so 0 will be equal to, okay, 0 will be equal to minus of 0.0003 into 104 plus of 0.0052 into R naught 2. Now we have to calculate the value of R naught 2 here. R naught 2 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? R naught 2 will be equal to 0.0003 into 104 divided by 0.0052 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? That is nothing but R naught 2 is equal to 3 into 104 by 52. Okay, this is approximately 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 2 into 3 ಅಂದರೆ R naught 6 ohm is the right answer. Okay, 6 ohm is the right answer. Approximately this is 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 104 by 52. Okay, 104 by 52 is 2 into 3 ಅಂದರೆ exactly we are going to get 6 ohm is the right answer. Hope you understood. Next problem ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ the resistance of a conductor at 20 degrees centigrade is 3.15 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ. Okay, and 100 degrees centigrade ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3. This can be written like this. R ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? R naught. Okay, next is how many? 3.15 ohm, right? And next one is how much? 3.75 ohm ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ. Temperature ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Temperature here 0 degree centigrade. 3.15 20 degree centigrade. Now 3.75 ge 100 degree centigrade. Now you have to calculate the value of what? R naught. How to calculate the value of R naught? Is very easy. You think of this graph. This is R and this is T, right? Okay, and now this is a slope and this is what? R naught. This is what? R naught. Here tan theta, that is slope, that is equal to constant. Tan theta is equal to how much? That is equal to constant, and that is nothing but delta R by delta T, right? Delta R by delta T, that is the slope. Now in the same way here, if I have to calculate R naught, illi, okay, this minus this in the numerator, that is 3.15 minus of R naught, okay, divided by, okay, temperature ಗೆ 20 minus of 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 20 degree. Okay, 20 minus of 0. Again that is equal to same thing. Again I can write this minus this. Understood? ಈ ತರ. Understood? 3.75 minus of 3.15 divided by, again this one, 100 minus of 20. 100 minus of 20. That is equal to 3.15, right? 3.15 minus of R naught by 20. That is equal to how much is 3.75. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 3.75 minus of 3.15. Okay, that is equal to 0.6. We are going to get divided by 100 minus 20 is 80, right? This 4 times cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು. Okay, now 3.4 into 3.15 minus of R naught is equal to 0.6, right? Okay, from here you can calculate R naught. 4 into 3.15, 4 into 3.15 is almost 12.6 minus of 4 R naught, that is equal to 0.6. R naught will be equal to here 12.6 minus of 0.6, that is equal to 4 R naught. Understood? How much is this? 12 is equal to 4 R naught. R naught is equal to 3 ohm. You are going to get so easily it is. Okay, 3 ohm is the right answer for this one. This short trick, please remember, this is in x-axis, temperature is there. In y-axis, resistance is there. Tan theta is constant, delta R by delta T. ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. Just a 2 steps problem. You will get the answer here. Simple calculation. Now let us come to the Next problem. Again it is saying the resistance of wire is 5 ohm. Okay, R, okay, that is R naught, and this is 5 ohm, and this is 6 ohm of ile. Okay, next temperature. Temperature 0 degree centigrade, and here for 5 ohm 50 degree centigrade, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ohmಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ 100 degree centigrade. We know very clearly that is delta R by delta T is constant, right? Okay, same like previous problem you have to do it. Now here numerator ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ 5 minus of R naught divided by denominator ನಲ್ಲಿ 50 minus of 0, that is equal to again, okay, same like this. Okay, here we are doing like this. Okay? Here 6 minus of 5 divided by 100 minus of 50. Okay, that is equal to 5 minus of R naught by 50, that is equal to 6 minus 5 is 1 divided by 50. Understood? 50 50 gets cancelled, right? Then 5 minus of R naught is equal to 1. 5 minus of 1 is equal to R naught. R naught is equal to 4 ohm is the right answer for this one. ಇವತ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಾಕಪ್ಪ. Okay, all these problems we have learned, and okay, this particular topic, this is very important topic. One problem may come on this one. Okay, one problem on temperature dependence of resistance ಮೇಲೆ problem ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರಬಹುದು. I have taught you almost all types of problems. Be careful and try to learn. If you like my video, kindly like it, ask doubts in the comment box. Okay, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು. Okay, kindly subscribe to my channel to get very interesting videos like this. Thank you one and all. May God bless you.